Good afternoon from down under, Ryan speaking. I'm just going to do an update on the fry that I've got going. Two batches. First ones I'll show you are a week old, and then we'll move on and have a look at the ones that are a month old. So, beautiful day here in Western Australia. It's probably about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. About 32 degrees today, and it is beautiful. I'll take you over and show you the koi, the baby fry. These are the 1 week old fry. I have much more success with these ones than I was with the month old ones, because at this point in time I have a lot. Yeah. So these are 1 week, born from a female, and a Shishui male. Now I didn't intend to breed them, but like I said in another video, they were in this tank waiting to be picked up by someone, and they unexpectedly bred. So I'm pretty happy actually. I've never bred those fish before, so I'll at least have something to remember them by, and you never know what you're going to get, do you? I've been feeding them fry powder that I got off the internet, and so far so good. Everything looks really nice. In here at the moment it's quite warm, and it's only going to get hotter, and I got these out under a shade cloth roof with full sun for about 2 hours in the middle of the day, so it probably gets quite warm in here. I have the water circulating from the pond. Let's have a look. The water circulating from the filters to a tank over there, and then from that tank I have it running down a hose and trickling in there constantly, and using one of these IKEA washing baskets so that they don't get sucked up and end up in the main pond. It's got really fine mesh, so all the water goes in there and then gets sucked out another hose and goes back circulated into the pond. So they're constantly getting the pond temperature back into here. So it does get hot in the middle of the day, but I think that's just keeping it at a nice temperature for the majority of the day. A good consistent temperature. When I did grow fry last year, I had a basket, a 2 metre by 1 metre fry basket in the middle of the pond, and I also grew fry up in the tank over there, and the ones in the pond seem to grow quicker than the ones in the tank that I was putting more work in. So there's something about the pond water they like a lot more. So I'm hoping by adding it to this, it'll just help them all grow better and be healthier. Now I'll take you over and show you the month-old ones and how big they've gotten over the month. I've got a horrible tree next door that just sheds so much at this time of year. It just drops so much stuff in the ponds. It's horrible. It's a massive tree. Not much I can do about it. Alright, here we are at fry pond number 2. Let's see if we can find some. Remembering not many survived. 95% of these didn't make it. That was my error. I overfed them, and I think I took too many out. These were born from male Matsuba, white male Matsuba, a female Yamabuki butterfly, and a male Yamabuki. So I've got mainly yellow, but it's good to see there are different colours in there. And at a month in age, I reckon they're growing pretty good. They're probably like 1.5 to 2 centimetres, that's at a guess. Same sort of setup as the other one, except I'm not trickling the water in, I'm just running them with a pump in this system. I'll just show you. This is a 1.5 metre tank that is meant for aquaponics, but I'm just using the bottom half for the bed. Same thing, I've got the pump inside of one of those IKEA mesh baskets. I've looked around, and I mean, it's a great basket for a start, but the other ones don't have as fine a mesh, so that's why I use the IKEA one. And I've just got my pump sitting in there so no fry gets sucked in. Goes into a box filter, back out, and I put a plant in there in a big pot, and I have the water banging into the pot, and the water level just low enough that the fry don't get in there and get hit by the water. So then it just spills over the pot back into the thing, and it seems to work really well. And I've put a lot of this, I don't know what you call it, but it's like a duckweed, and they just nibble at that when they're hungry, and I feed them about 5 times a day with little they're up to little 0.8 millimetre pellets. Right, just so that we can There's my finger. They are tiny, and they just, sometimes I give them that, and sometimes I give them some of the fry powder, which is here. It's a very fine powder, but it seems to do the trick. Alright, that's just an update on where we're at. See if I can find one to finish the video on. There you go. And so from a very warm sunny afternoon in Perth, Western Australia, I'll see you next time.